As Israel's draft bill to enroll Haredi Jews into the military is being debated, thousands of ultra-Orthodox Israelis gathered to memorialize fallen soldiers from their community. Rabbi Tzvi Klebanow, president of the nonprofit Netzach Yehuda Association, which accompanies Haredi soldiers in their service, spoke to the media line about the importance of the memorial gathering.
For many years, the Haredi soldiers that fell, there was no special recognition that was given to them. A few years ago, we started an evening, and this is, I think, the fourth year, where this year thousands of people will come to congregate together and to remember the fallen, those Haredi soldiers that have given their lives for the state of Israel, and we commemorate them and we mourn their loss.
Most Israeli men are required to serve nearly 3 years, followed by annual reserve duty. Many Jewish women serve 2 years, but the Haredim, who make up roughly 13% of Israeli society, have traditionally received exemptions if they are studying full-time in religious seminary. After the 7th of October, the public has pushed to enlist more ultra-Orthodox Jews into the army to help equalize the burden of service with other soldiers. Many of the ultra-Orthodox who do enlist do so in the framework of a separate all-religious Netzach Yehuda battalion. Rabbi Klebanow said that being religious and a soldier shouldn't be controversial.
The proper environment which the Army has allowed us to have, it's an environment that allows a young Haredi man to serve a very meaningful service without any compromise on his way of life. And once we do that, then the soldiers are shoulder to shoulder, combat soldiers like every other IDF soldier. So they're amazing young men, courageous young men that have a vision because they understand why we're fighting.
The conference brought together 4,000 men and women, seated separately, including soldiers, chief rabbis, government ministers, and bereaved families, in recognition of 6 Haredi soldiers who fell in the line of duty over the past few months. Among the speakers on stage, Finance Minister Bezalel Smotrich spoke on the importance of Haredi soldiers in the army and on their huge contribution to Israel. Rabbi Shaul Avdiel, a Netzach Yehuda coordinator, also referred to the bill that may introduce mandatory enlistment for Haredim.
We're not interested in talking about the bill because our goal is to do good. Our interest goes to the young Haredi guys that enlist in the army, helping preserve their religious identity and being soldiers at the same time.
He also commented on the possibility of sanctions against the battalion from the United States, which accused the unit of human rights violations.
We're like other soldiers in the IDF that follow the principles of the army. Every time something happens which is considered a mistake, responsibility must be taken. Overall, I think Netzach Yehuda does a great job.
On stage was also Rabbi Nathaniel Lev, who lost his son Benjamin on the 7th of October. He recalled the moment he flew from France to Israel for his son's burial.
I got up on the plane on the way to the funeral in Israel and asked everyone to put on tefillin. Those who refused, I showed them his picture and told them that I was going to his funeral and that he would no longer be able to put on tefillin. Everyone burst into tears and put on tefillin. At that moment, I understood the power of the people of Israel, despite all the differences of opinion. Jews cannot only die together, but live together. We are all together, the same people.
From Jerusalem, Dario Sanchez reported for the Media Line.